Wait, um, that that will be handier to like talk meanwhile. Um, so let's see how the basic tutorials work. And otherwise, if they're like not really that good, and, it explains piece by piece. Um, the cursor. Gonna do that for myself real quick. That's probably how the cursor works in game. Um, let's see, that's the camera. And the other one you use to move the pieces, I guess. Yeah, you do. It's pretty simple. Um, so they start with the rook. That's that, that's the piece that you find like on the outer edges of the board. Uh, both placements are like the same for both colors. And the rook is pretty simple, like you see here as well. It can move like vertically and horizontally, like in a straight line. So like everywhere you see the red, I can move it, and it goes like the entire line like this. Um, like bishops are like pretty similar to like the rooks. You find them like here on the boards and over here. You see that they have like two different colors because you have like a white and a black bishop. Uh, and, and they work pretty much the same as the rooks, only they move like diagonally instead of vertically and horizontally. So just as with the rook, you can also see like the places it can go here, and like if you like put it here, then you could like move like this and move like that. The the queen as probably your most valuable piece, except the king, of course, because if the king dies, then it's game over. But like you see, the queen can pretty much do everything that like other pieces can. She has like the rook movement with like the horizontal and the vertical move set. She can do it also like the entire line. She's also like the bishop that she can like move diagonally, but she has the difference that she can like move on black and white ones. So she's not bound to a color like the bishop is. The only thing that the queen can do, that's the horse move set or the knight move set, whatever you want to call it. But we get to that in a second. But like you see, I can move her pretty much everywhere that you see the red. And like you can do the entire line, but you can also do like just one. It's like, like I said before, like the chess is actually not all that hard. The king is your most important piece in that way that if the king dies, it's game over. Um, but they can only like move one space at a time, so not an entire line like the queen can do it, but just like one, like so. Then you have pawns. They they can only take like this, like so, or like so, like diagonally, and they can move actually like one space at a time. If they're on their starting positions, like this one is here right now, then you can move two. But like as soon as you're not on your starting position anymore, it's just like one forward. But now, because we're on the starting position, you can move two. You don't have to move two, it's just a possibility. And now, like one of my personal favorites, the knights or the horse. They move a little different in that way. They go like one space diagonally and then one space like horizontally or vertically. So it's always like a little bit in an L that they move, like this, up, or like that. You will see it if I like move it there. You see it goes like here. Here they do it in a jump, but like if you like move it over the board, you can actually see how it works. Mm, here you can like capture, and the thing that you need to keep in mind is like as soon as I did like set my piece, the the enemy can move. So if I like look if I take this piece, then the queen will be able to take me because she can like move like this. Um, if I take that piece, then the queen will take me as well because she can move like this, and also the horse can take me because the horse moves like that, up and then up. So like what I could do is like I could take the horse, that I'm pretty safe because the pawn can take me because the pawn can only take here and here. He can do that. This pawn can only take here. He can don't do that either. And the queen can move like this, but I will be on the black one. You see, it's different on this side. On this side, I'm aligning with the queen, so the queen will take me in this position. I will do like a bad move so you can like see that. You see, I take that one. Okay, it seems that that just counts. But like in a real match, the queen would like take my rook. Uh, that would not be a good trade. Um, so like in this situation, you rather would go for the horse that you're safe, or for the queen. And if you have to, if you like need to make a choice, then like the queen is obviously the best piece to take from the enemy. Um, and if you can take the queen, the horse would have been a pretty good piece as well. Now we did a bad move because I thought that that it would probably take me, but it seems that that didn't happen. Um, but here you can see that as well. Like this is the black bishop, or like is the white one, because you have two colors in chess, black and white. but you have two different bishops. You have the ones that move on the black lines and the ones that move on the white lines. Um, Here it's like pretty much it doesn't really matter. Like um, if I would take this piece, the bishop will take me obviously. Um, so we're not gonna do that. I could take the horse, but I won't do that either because the queen can take me. I can take the bishop, but that's like only the bishop. That's like it's not a bad piece, but like I told before, like one of the better pieces to take if you have the chance. That is the queen, and you see if I take the queen, the pawn can't reach me because he can only take here and here. The horse cannot reach me. He's like this or like that. Like just simply he's way out of range. Uh, and bishop can't take me either because the bishop would have to go like here and then to here. But then I could like actually take him, but I wouldn't do that because then the pawn has me. But I'm like getting like a little bit ahead of myself. So you can kind of see it on the board. You see like there's like not one piece that can get to my um, bishop, like not in one move at least. You will see here with the queen, you have a lot of options that you can do. In this case, like I wouldn't go for that piece because their queen can take me, but they can have two queens. That's something you don't see in normal matches though. I wouldn't go for the pawn because the rook can take me. I wouldn't go for that because their rook can take me. I can't go for their rook because their queen can take me. So the only valid option is this one because then no one can take me in one move. And here you see like the difference that I told you about like earlier with bishop. You have like the black one that's moving on the black lines here, and you have the white one, and the white one is like moving on the white lines here, like so. But you see that the queen has like a huge range. Like if I actually want, I can take like any piece on the board here that I pretty much want. So yeah, that's why she's a really good piece, and she's actually your most important piece, like gameplay wise. But of course, like rule wise, the king is the most important one. Again, because if the king dies, game over. You see here with the king is you can only move one. Um, it's a little hard to know if black or white did start on this side. It would actually matter because if black started on this side, that means that those can take me and those can take me. If black started on that side, it means that those two can take me. But like, I don't really think that matters here. They're just teaching you like you can take one piece at a time. And And here you have the pound that I told you about, um, like I told you about, the pound can only like move forward. You see, I can move like this forward. That's my normal move. But if I like want to take a piece, then I can take them like this. And now you have the horse with their L-shape jumps. It's also a piece that is pretty that has like a pretty long range. And the thing is, it can also jump over pieces. So let's say that the queen would stand like right here. Then I could like go this, jump over the queen, and take the pawn. But in this case, I think I go for the bishop over here because for the simple reason that no one can really take me when I'm here. I know that I kind of win by completing the tutorial anyway, but ah, so I think this is just a normal match. No, it isn't. So just make a move. Yeah. Oh wait. Like like this is like a little bit more advanced. That has to do with the numbers and the numbers and the letters on the board. So BF6, that would be, wait, I actually never played myself with those like with those notations, so that's actually new for me as well. But that's more when you like play competitive as well. Would it be like here? Well, anyway, that's actually not really important, and like the basics of that I would like need to look up myself. Um, but let's jump into a normal game, and then you actually see how it um, works. You can have like different locations. It's nice. Let's just take the. We even have like little pieces. But let's stick with the basic ones. Wood, metal, plastic, stripes, tin. I prefer wood pieces myself. Mm, um, So like you have like white and black like I told you, and the thing is white always starts. Um, so let's play with white for now. I don't play friends and this. We're just gonna play versus the computer right now. And let's start with like the and probably a little bit I think between amateur and challenger I think myself. Um, I don't really know how they rate that, but because you're like learning the basics, let's start with like the the newbie difficulty. Um, like that's the thing. I'm not an expert or something. I'm just like enjoying just. But here you see like more the standard placement of a board. So you have all the pawns in front. You have the rooks at the corners. Like I told you. Then you have the horses of the knights. Next to that, then you have the bishops, you have the kings, and then you have the queens. And now you can like remember the placements is pretty simple. The queen is always standing on a color. Like you see that the white queen is standing on white, the black queen is standing on black. And because I am white, like I told you, white always starts. And like you also see, like you can pretty much only move the front row first. You can't move this one because he has to move like this or like this. You can't do that. The bishops cannot move either because they have to move like that um, or like that. You also see you have a white bishop and you have a black bishop, but they both can't move. The king and the queen cannot move either. So like pretty much the only thing you can do is like move one of your pawns like one or two spaces. Um, I myself gonna start with a horse. Then you see what I mean, because the horse can like jump over a piece. So I can like take the horse, I can jump over my pawn and stand there. And then you see that the black is moving there. And like let's say that you like kind of want to counter that, you don't want it to like advance to the front. You can like or let's say you can do like that. So like what he could have done is like he could have taken my pawn, but like if he would have taken my pawn, then my horse would have moved like this and taken his pawn. Um, Now he didn't do that, so you can like take advantage of that, and I'm gonna take his pawn instead. And you see, like he did set that piece. So what can he do right now? He can like move one forward, but he cannot take my horse because pawns can only take like this. There's nothing here, there's nothing here, so he cannot really do anything with that piece. So what I can do is like I'm gonna move my horse forward. That way I have a little bit of like cover everywhere. I can take this pawn. Um, this pawn will also be stopped by those ones here. Um, but like I wanna move this one forward. You see, he took my piece, but I don't really mind it because now I can take his piece instead. But he did take my queen. That's something that I didn't see, but that's fine. Like the king can still like defend himself. I'm gonna move the king back. Uh-huh. Very smart. You see, so I had to like move my um I had to move my horse, otherwise um I would have lost it. He took my pawn here. Like this is actually a pretty good example of like a bad trade. Like yeah, he took my pawn, but I will be able to like take his bishop now. So it's like he took a pawn, I took a bishop. So like even though I like lost my pawn over there, it's still pretty fine. Mm. And then you can like start threatening a little bit. Like I don't want him to move forward here. So I like gonna give him like a choice. He can like move forward there. Um, he didn't move forward there. Instead, he did another move. But it's actually kind of useless to do at this point. Um, I will take his horse here, and he's like check. So he cannot. He has to move his king because if he doesn't move his king, I will take him in the next turn, and he will pretty much lose the game. Hmm. And a thing that you can also like do then is like move this forward. This is also like kind of good move. Like he tries to threaten to take my king. The only thing is he's like right next to me. So the thing that I'm just gonna do is like this, and nothing really happens. I'm gonna move my rook, my bishop. And actually, if you like, if the king didn't move, you can actually do like he did. Like that's like switch your rook and your king in places, and then you have your tower here. That's how I love to call them, and your king here. Um, Also, another thing that you have that I'm gonna try to showcase is like um, he took like my queen, and obviously I want her back. Um, So actually, if I would like get a pawn all the way to the other side, I can switch the pawn for another piece. Mm, but the king is being a little bit annoying here. But that's fine. I'm just gonna like take out this back row real quick. I'm not playing my best game, but it's like also a little late at this point. Um, he moved his horse. That was a little bit stupid because now I can just take his tower. I just need to watch the jumps of his horse a little bit. Like what he can do. For example, take my tower here. And I will not allow him to do that. Um, Now we're just gonna like play a little bit of the long game, just to showcase what happens when you get a pawn to the other side. Mm, you can do that. I don't really care if you take my horse. Um, you're not gonna take my pawn though. So like I said, I just want to showcase what happens if you get your pawn all the way to the other side. You will not be able to reach me in time. So if I get a pawn all the way to the other side, I can like choose to switch for another piece. And I choose my queen obviously. So you see, now I got my queen back and the pawn is like switched in place instead. There we go. Mm. He will not take my pawn because he's obviously gonna regret that. And he couldn't move like at all. Like I said, like maybe like legally this is not really um, how the things are played, like in tournaments and stuff. But like the that's a little bit the general thing of chess. And I think you can also like watch all the replays. Yeah, you can. Mm. I wonder if the computer like smarter already. Yeah, they start to be smaller. Mm. So yeah, that's pretty much how chess works. Um, of course, you have like different openings as well, and you have like a bunch of special moves. Like one of those we saw from like switching the tower and the king. Um, and, and and so you have like a few others, but like just like basically chess is it's not that hard to play actually. But obviously on like a real board with real pieces, it's more fun to play. Um, but online chess is a really good um, place to start learning. I think like especially if you like want to do tournaments or if you want to like really play like with all the rules in mind. I think online is a little easier um, because, like I said, I probably made some moves that are like legally not allowed or not all that good. But yeah, that's not really what this stream is about. It's just like teaching you the basic chess moves and like showing the game a little bit how it works. Um, you see here you have like the different challenges that you can do with like I will like look in those challenges myself with like time to come. Like I can actually like use it to improve my own chess game as well. But like the basics I know, like I said, I'm actually pretty good at it. Maybe not all the rule wise stuff, but like the the basic like game of chess is really fun to do. And like it sounds very overwhelming, like all the move sets and stuff, but actually it's not all that bad. And especially like I said, online is really easy because the game really shows you what you can do here. You know, you cannot really make a wrong move like jumping with your tower over the pawn or something because you simply can do that where the horse can do that. It's a really funny piece. I love it. Um, but yeah, that is the basic, and now it's up to you to like try it out. Uh, you have like different apps online or on the phone as well that like teach you chess. Or we can play chess here like over the call. But yeah, that's it for now. And if you have like questions, then go on ahead and ask them. Then we will like clarify that in the next part of this little series.